Elex26 back for another video. Sorry I missed the power hit challenge for last week, but hopefully this week will make up for it. I have some pretty awesome hits in here, and hopefully you will enjoy them. Let's go ahead and get it started with Madam Crimson. Now, if you look here, this is actually the second hit. Let's go and look at the first hit. This is the first hit here. She had 164,000 losses. I'm going to assume most of those were low-level troops and guards and things of that nature. But she did manage to still win the siege. And if you go to the second hit here, she had 300,000 kills for close to 3 million power hit loss. Alright, let's move on to William Wallace. This was actually close to 750,000 kills in one hit with a 4 million power loss. Here's another hit from William Wallace. This one's only 324,000 kills, but as you can see, loss-wise, he only had 5,000 losses. Everything else was wounded. And this was actually an attack, a wounded skill on the P5, William Wallace. Alright, moving right along here. This was actually a hit. It was speed reinforced. 431,000 kills. Now, he did have some pretty substantial losses in this particular hit. A lot of that has to do with the fact that he came up against some P5 reinforcements. So here's another William Wallace hit, 742,000 kills, 4 million power loss of the opponent. And last but not least, this is actually two P5s up against each other. The P5 on the right, wounded skilled, the P5 on the left, William Wallace. And as you can see, he lost 1.5 million power. And loss-wise, William Wallace only lost 3,500 troops. Nothing in comparison. Alright, so on to Sagittario from Kingdom 40. One of my favorite guys to watch go smash. Looks like they decided they wanted to rally him, and even with their, let's see here, 1.6 million troops roughly, so 1,648,000 troops, excuse me. They pretty much sent them to their death. 12 million power in one single hit. Sagittario is a P5. Not sure what level the troops were in the contingent. Here is yet another hit. They decided they wanted to attack. It looks like here they wanted to... Actually, I can't tell if they attacked Sagittario or if he attacked them. Maybe one of you guys can shed some light on that. But either way, over 1 million troops killed in one single hit. Here we've got Blackbeard's contingent. Managed to kill a little bit over 1 million troops in one single hit. Yet another Blackbeard hit. This was only 241,000 kills, but if you see here, he only managed to lose 20,000 troops. So not horrible. Could have definitely done better, but it's all good. Here's another Blackbeard hit, 263,000 kills, 2.1 million power in one hit. Another Sagittario hit, 683,000 kills in one hit, 14,000 losses, 2,000 wounded. Alright, so here we go. We've got Hawk's contingent versus Amar's contingent. Hawk's contingent lost close to 500,000 troops, not quite, but close. But managed to kill 1.6 million troops. That's a lot of troops in one single hit. Here's a second Looks like they rallied him again. At least that's what it looks like to me. I'm not 100% sure, but 11 million power in one single hit, 1.4 million kills. Here's another 1 million kills, 8 million power. Now these are a couple of ancient battlefield hits. Normally I don't like to include them because a lot of times ancient battlefield's not really a good reflection on what and how people fight in the real world, but still 750,000 kills in one single hit. Almost, let's say, a little bit over 900,000 kills in one hit. 950,000 kills in one hit. Not too shabby. Woohoo! He made it over 1 million. 1 million kills in one hit. And 1.1 million. But as you can see here, Hawk definitely has troop composition down pretty good. He's got, you know, a great idea of how to layer his troops, because if you look, 27,000 wounded, not really much of anything. I mean, he has a total march of what, 320,000 roughly. So 27,000 wounded, nothing is most likely his meat shield. All right, 761,000 kills. All right, so back to some super rallies and some strongest kingdom stuff. This is probably one of my favorite hits of the last, it's not the biggest, but it's definitely one of my favorite. You got 2.6, almost 2.7 million kills in one single hit, only 73,000 losses, and 13,000 wounded. And that's with a super rally of approximately, 1.7 million. So it's 20 million power in one single hit. 2 million plus kills. Boom. Alright, here we go. We got King Feng's contingent taking on this other contingent. 13 million power in one single hit. Over almost 2 million kills. Boom. Again. Can't tell whether or not that was a super rally, but even if it wasn't, boom. Here's another King Feng contingent. Another 16, almost 17 million power, over 2 million kills in one single hit. As you can see, 50,000 wounded. It's really not that much. It looks like this particular rally, they must have sent more guards or whatnot, because they've got close to 200,000 losses. Alright, on to another hit. If I remember correctly, this was actually rallies on a king that was unbubbled. So another 17 million power hit, over 2 million kills in one single shot. Clearly, this guy's gonna wake up kind of upset. So on to the next one here. We got 1.4 million kills. This one is not really as good because of the losses. You've got over 325,000 losses, but still not too shabby at all. Here we've got Trinian's Horde. Managed to take almost 500,000 kills here from the opponent. Not to mention they were pretty nice on resources, so I'll take it all day. But as you can see, the best part of this hit is actually the wounded. Only not even 5,000 wounded soldiers. It means he took this hit, 500,000 kills, and took it on the chin. It wasn't even, it didn't even hurt him at all. So this is El Capitan versus Yo Mama. He got 286,000 kills, only had a little bit over 1,000 losses, and 87,000 wounded. And pretty much all of his troops decided they wanted to survive. I think this, if I remember correctly, El Capitan is not a huge castle, but he got reinforced by P5s and easily won that battle. Here's a couple more hits for you guys. We got 1.7 million kills in one single hit, 13 million power gone. Boom, just like that. Here we've got Barba Paz, took down, this is a contingent super rally type situation. Barba Paz's super rally took down almost 18 million power, over 2 million kills in one single hit. Just boom. All right, we've got Loco versus Kalimaki. Looks like Loco took almost 700,000 kills from Cali. It's beautiful, beautiful hit right there. Only 32,000 wounded. And last but not least, we've got this hit. I can't really pronounce anybody involved, but you've got one team that had over 2.7 million kills, 362,000 losses, 47,000 wounded. The other team lost over 2.3 million troops, wounded close to 400,000 troops, 18 million power gone. Boom. So this wraps up this week's our Strongest Lord. Goodness, what am I thinking? Power Hit Challenge. If you have power hits to submit to me, go ahead and check the description, get my information, and go ahead and send them over to me. All my contact information is in the description. As always, don't forget, troops are tools and not friends. So go ahead and kill on.